Hello, and welcome to your Orleans County Job Development Orientation. We are a proud partner of the American Job Center Network. During this presentation, you will learn about your rights, responsibilities, and supportive services available to you while you are on public assistance. This slide is a basic overview of what will be covered during this presentation. Please refer back to this slide as needed. Meet our team. This is an overview of the Orleans County Job Development staff, their desk phone number, and email address. If you are unsure who you need to speak with, you can always call our main number at 585-589-2772 for assistance. Why am I here? You've applied to receive or you are already receiving public assistance. All applicants for and recipients of public assistance must participate in public assistance work activities assigned in accordance with New York State policies, which means working with job development in Orleans County. Job development and social services work closely together to assist in the transition towards your own self-sufficiency. If you have questions while viewing this, please make notes and bring them with you to your first assessment appointment with your job development counselor. What are my requirements while pending or receiving public assistance? Once your case is open and you are deemed employable, whether full or limited, you will be placed in one or more of the following activities and be expected to do the following. Work experiences. Work the number of hours at an assigned site. Job searches. As assigned by your job development counselor. You may also be assigned to attend supervised job search classes. Attend all activities and workshops 100% of the assigned hours. Agree to keep all appointments with your temporary assistance worker and your job development counselor. When you go to work, notify your temporary assistance worker as well as your job development counselor within 10 days. Initial or increased earnings must be reported to DSS in a timely manner, which is within 10 days after the receipt of initial or increased earnings. For your pending and active public assistance case, keep your scheduled appointments with the Department of Social Services and the Job Development Agency. Report any changes in your household, including, but not limited to, members moving in or out, newborns or pregnancies, address, phone number, or email address changes, or any income changes. You must cooperate with child support or paternity and other obligations as required. Cooperate with drug and alcohol assessments and treatment as recommended by the Department of Social Services and/or your medical professional. You might still be wondering if you have to comply if you're attending drug or alcohol treatments or mental health treatment. The answer is yes. You must still comply with the Orleans County job development requirements regardless of your employability status. If you fail to comply as an applicant, your case may be denied. Timeline of assistance. Case types. Safety net, or SN. These are single individuals or couples with no children. Time limit is set at 24 months in your lifetime per New York State. Benefits will discontinue or change after these 24 months. Temporary Assistance to Needy Families, or TANF. These are households with at least one individual under the age of 18. Time limit is set at 60 months in your lifetime per New York State. Benefits may change and your cash benefit could possibly end. There is now an emphasis on this program being temporary and transitional. Books 1, 2, and 3 were provided to you by the Department of Social Services. You can use these links provided to find these also on the internet. They have great information about what you should know about your rights and responsibilities, what you should know about social services programs, and what you should know if you have an emergency. What are supportive services? Supportive services is the term used to describe help that may be available to you as you enter the workforce and/or participate in work activities as assigned. You may be eligible for the following supportive services at the discretion of your counselor and approval. Tools needed to obtain or maintain employment, vehicle repairs, car insurance, gas vouchers, childcare, clothing or uniforms and shoes, fees and licenses such as a non-driver's ID, bus passes for RTS or dial-a-ride, other needs as determined by you and your counselor. Documentation is required prior to obtaining the above supportive services. Contact your assigned job development counselor if you have any questions. What if I need childcare? Job development can assist with securing childcare while you are employed or in a work activity. You can also contact Childcare Resource and Referral at 585 589 5088 for more information. Orleans County can assist with two types of childcare. A daycare provider is a recognized New York State licensed center. You will need to contact the site and ask for openings. Fill out any and all necessary paperwork and advise your job development counselor of your choice of location. Payment is then made directly to the site by the Orleans County Daycare Unit. Private childcare is a friend or family member that is not a licensed site in New York State. A daycare packet is to be filled out completely and returned to the address provided in the packet. These individuals will need to pass a background check and be fingerprinted. Packets can be obtained by calling 585 589 3171. Please advise your job development counselor if you plan on selecting private childcare. What if I have a child under 3 years old and would like to know if I am eligible for home based services? You can meet with either Pinnacle Community Services or Community Action. Use the link for Community Action or call 585 798 2261, or for Pinnacle Services link or call 716 285 6984. What if I need help getting my GED? You can enroll into free GED classes through Orleans Niagara BOCES by calling 585 798 1420. They have locations in both Medina and Albion. There is also an option for NEDP, which is a National External Diploma Program, through Orleans Niagara BOCES if you qualify. This program is also free, however, the qualifications are different than the GED class, as this program is done off site with virtual or in person meetings as assigned by the instructor. If you do not have your high school diploma or a GED, this may be a goal for you. If you are 16 or 17 years old and or a teen parent regardless of age and not attending school, you'll be required to complete an employment assessment to determine what services may be available to you. What if I need help with training for a new career? What if I want help paying for college? Contact Job Development at 585 589 2772 or email us at ocjda@orleanscountiny.gov and ask for information on training or to make an appointment. You can also stop into our office at any time. Forms will be mailed, emailed, or given to you to complete and return. Your trainings must be on the in-demand occupation for our region. Use the link below to see if your program qualifies. Please note, funding is not guaranteed even if all of your documentation is returned. The decision is based on the projected success and need of the applicant, as well as the availability, eligibility, and funding. Some examples of training we have supported in the past are CDLA, CDLB, LPN, CNA, phlebotomy, CNC, HVAC, and auto tech. Understanding student financial aid. The TRIO Adult Educational Opportunity Center, or the AEOC, is a free TRIO EOC program funded by the U.S. Department of Education and sponsored by SUNY Genesee Community College. The purpose of AEOC is to provide free support to aid participants in our community in applying to, funding, and enrolling in further education. AEOC is here to help you achieve all of your educational and career goals and dreams. Some financial aid must be paid back and some do not. The following do not have to be paid back: Pell Grants, SEOG, TAP Grants, the Excelsior Scholarship, Workforce Program Grants, and veterans educational benefits such as the Montgomery GI Bill, veteran-specific grants and scholarships, veteran community resources. The following must be paid back: direct subsidized and unsubsidized loans, direct plus loans made to students, direct consolidation loans that do not include plus loans, direct or FFEL, made to parents, and federal work study. What are the two differences between subsidized and unsubsidized loans? Subsidized, which is interest paid to the education department while you're enrolled at least half time in college. No payments are due for the first 6 months after you leave school or graduate. Unsubsidized loans is when interest begins accruing as soon as the loan is disbursed, including while the students are enrolled in school. What if I need help finding employment? Job development can help. We can offer you our Hot Jobs flyer that is created weekly with great employment opportunities in and around Orleans County. We can also offer job matches, referrals, and one on one job searching. You can utilize the following sites as well: Job Zone, Career One Step, New York State Civil Service, Orleans County, and the Job Development Facebook page. We also have a list of staffing agencies and other resources that will be available at your first appointment. Orleans County Job Development partners with the Albion Career Center located at 458 West Ave in Albion. They can provide core literacy, access VR, completing applications, virtual workshops to improve skills, resume assistance. They have the New York State Department of Labor Career Services staff, local veterans employment rep, and the Disabled Veterans Outreach Program specialist. And no cost for job seeking purposes, you can use computers and internet access, phone, fax, printer, and photocopying. You can call 585-589-5335 to make an appointment, or for more information, you can visit www.labor.ny.gov. What do I do when I find employment? Contact your DSS worker, contact your job development counselor. You must provide both agencies with your first pay stub within 10 days of receipt. You must continue to provide both agencies with pay stubs as requested. You can use the drop box at the main entrance for most documents that are required to be submitted to DSS, which is Dropbox labeled DSS, and Job Development, which is a Dropbox labeled COB. Congratulations on your new employment. Remember, you may be eligible for transitional benefits. As a reminder, your first pay stub needs to be submitted to your DSS worker and your job development counselor within 10 days of receipt. In the event that these wages close your public assistance case, you may be eligible for transitional benefits to assist as you enter the workforce, such as child care subsidies, income disregards, transitional SNAP, transitional medical assistance and other healthcare programs, HEAP, earned income tax credit, WIC, and other transitional services offered by the district. You can go to mybenefits.ny.gov or otda.ny.gov/working families for more information. If you have any questions about these, please contact your DSS worker. What do I do now? After this orientation, it is your responsibility to make sure you attend all further scheduled appointments. Please verify that your job development counselor can reach you by providing your phone number and email address. Check your voicemail, email, and postal mail regularly. Questions? Contact your job development counselor or the main office at 585-589-2772 or email us at ocjda@orleanscountiny.gov.